Это Спайдермен. Второй. Да, да. Я осознала, что он второй. Название появилось, циферка 2. Так, что за фигня происходит? Окей, вот здесь. Мы на букву.
Wouldn't mind chatting with Fisk, see what he knows about all this. But I kinda have a feeling he's not the most approachable guy in the world. And none of it matters if I can't get inside. Wait, I think I've got it. With that fundraiser's level of security, I can't use my press pass to bluff my way in. Unless I'm really supposed to be there. If a photographer needs a reporter, then I bet I know one who's already planning to go. This calls for finesse. What makes someone decide to be a henchman? Low self-esteem? Time's running out.
Все заново. Прикольно.
I'll have to be quick. Yes! That's more like it. Sweet! Beautiful. Maybe Jonah Jameson and I could be friends if we just understood each other better. Nah. Can't be late to the fundraiser, or Fisk will eat all the hors d'oeuvres himself.
Чай горячее не могу попить, это печально. Очень печально, на самом деле. Что мне сейчас очень грустно.
Oh, Whitney! Thanks again for using me on this.
Hey, I get it. College is expensive. You want to make easy money taking boring pictures of wrinkly rich people? Go nuts. But you should probably stay away from me.
Let me guess, you've got some pointed questions about the task force?
Among other things. I give it 10 minutes before I get kicked out.
Hey, Harry!
Pete! Oh man, I know we haven't seen each other much since we were kids, but this doesn't seem like your kind of scene.
Society pages. I'm a part-time photographer for the Bugle.
Не могу быть.
Smile. Great, got it. Thanks. Whitney Chang says the cops on the task force are crooked too.
I just supply the tech. Fisk handpicked the men,
Он миленький.
but the police chief cleared them all.
The chief's desperate to stop the crime wave. He's not gonna argue with the guy who's helping him do that.
Well, one thing's for sure. The task force is getting results, and no one likes to mess with success.
Fisk is putting a pretty big target on his back. Why do you think he does it?
He grew up in Hell's Kitchen. Lots of crime, gangs. I think this is his way of taking control. Standing up to the guys who bullied him when he was a kid. But knowing Fisk, He's also got a plan in place to profit from it.
Hey, I gotta ask,
Люблю мультики, чё
why Fisk? I hear some pretty shady rumors about him.
He's the only one rich enough who is willing to work with me. I've got a lot on my plate. I can't waste time worrying about people attacking Oscorp. And our public image could use a boost. I'll tell you this, though. The rumors are true. Fisk is definitely into some illegal stuff. But good luck proving it.
Drinks, gentlemen. Take.
Whoops. Sorry.
You know, don't worry about it. I gotta go anyways. I've got, important things to do.
Me too. Something fishy about that guy. Better follow him.
This doesn't look good. They transferred me to the Ravencroft Institute. This place is for bug-eating lunatics, not a cat burglar with great hair. But something's up. The guards are terrified. Even the doctors are scared, and not of me. I get the feeling they're following someone's orders. So the smart play here is to find out who the man with the juice is, and what he can do for little Miss Felicia.
Паркер, aus Hollywood. Я не буду.
Just what I want.
What did that lunatic with the robots call himself? The Spider Slayer? Well, send flowers to his widow. We've made a handsome profit repairing the damage he caused to this city. However, this may expose us to an unacceptably high tax burden. We will reduce said profits by redirecting them to a non-profit organization, the Ravencroft Institute for the Criminally Insane. In addition to the tax benefits, our funding arrangement with Ravencroft could yield some interesting medical breakthroughs. Very interesting indeed.
It's my lucky day.
Everyone's got an angle. That's what Daddy always said. So I know there's a catch. But the offer the big guy made me, it's too good to pass up. A get-out-of-jail-free card, money, and best of all, power. Real power. The kind Spider-Man has. I'll be playing in the majors at last. That's the other thing Daddy said. In this world, there are winners and losers. This is my chance to be a winner. The price doesn't matter. I'm going to do it. Everyone's got an angle.
Time to get into my work clothes.
What do you want?
From you, nothing. We just need your waiter uniform so we can serve fists.
Hey, pay attention! I'm not gonna do this again for your benefit.
Hey, oh, they're so scared.
I might just have a future.
Smashing. Thank you indeed.
That's what I'm talking about. Open sesame. Okay, that didn't work. On to plan B.
Lunch with young Mr. Osborne was most enlightening. I'm authorizing all requested funds to finance the special task force we discussed. Schedule dinner with the chief of police so that I may put to rest any concerns he might have. Tell him I'd like to see the personnel files of all suitable candidates on the force. Disciplinary problems are not an issue. Oh, and find out how much Oscorp stock is available for purchase, discreetly. I believe Harry Osborne may prove unfit to act as CEO much longer.
Ну, короче, надо будет как-нибудь установить. Good job on saving the people from the fire. I'm on the story, so by side, so she get.
I'll take that. I can check that one off my list.
You won't get me so easily, Spider!
Say some fun bad guy things like, "Curse you, Spider-Man!" I love that one. Et voila!
Now we'll see who is stronger.
Did your mom tell you anything you want? Because she was wrong. Well, I saved Fisk from the Russians. Now to find out if I have to save anyone else from him.
Марк, ты что делаешь, Марк? Зачем? Куда ты деваешь одежду, когда переодеваешься в костюм? Где ты ее
These people are
носишь?
movers and shakers. I can learn a lot just by listening in.
But let's be honest. How many men get to be that successful without getting their hands dirty?
He just makes my skin crawl. police must really be desperate.
I'm not thrilled with the idea of donating money.
So, this is gonna sound like a bad pickup line, but you seem really familiar. We met?
Смотри на себя и посмотри на нее.
Judging from your bargain basement suit, I doubt we move in the same circles.
Oh, I get it. One with a silver spoon in your mouth. Huh?
Hardly. For me, silver's an acquired taste.
Well, I'm here for the Daily Bugle, so, you know anything interesting about Fisk?
I know he hangs out with rich older men, and you're scaring him off, so I'll have to say goodbye. Look me up when you move out of your mom's basement.
I don't live with my mom. I live with my aunt. Well, nice meeting you. My name's Peter. As if you care.
I'm Felicia.
But what? Well, he knows how to make an entrance. Blotting out the sun. Time to talk to the big man himself.
Hey, back off.
Should I tell Whitney Chang he has no comment on the Russian mobsters tied up downstairs?
It's all right. I like this young man's boldness. He mustn't reveal that to anyone. It would play into the criminals' hands. They want to make people afraid to support my anti-crime efforts.
But if no one knows what they did, they'll get away with it. And try again.
Oh, I assure you, they will not get away with it.
Meaning what, exactly?
Well, the task force will get them, of course. We've been gathering intelligence on this organization for some time.
But no one's been able to stop them yet. Not the police, not Spider-Man.
Don't say that name to me! Spider-Man. He fancies himself a hero. But he's let crime run rampant. The police are bound by the laws of probable cause. Spider-Man is not. If he hasn't stopped this scum by now, he's either incompetent, or he simply doesn't care.
What's your beef with Spider-Man? Seems like you're after the same thing.
If Spider-Man is going to operate outside the law, one would think he can accomplish things more expediently. But he contents himself with apprehending purse snatchers. He's a dilettante, a thrill seeker, worse than useless. Still, he does seem popular with children. In fact, I recently secured his likeness rights.
You what? Gathering intelligence, huh? Find out anything interesting?
The Russians are clever. They operate in cells, each knowing very little about the others. When one group is taken down, it rarely leads to further arrests.
But someone's got to be calling the shots.
Well, they do have a central base of operations, but very few know where it is. Finding it will be another matter entirely.
How about this Carnage killer? Is the task force chasing him?
We are interested in catching anyone who commits a crime. But it's a lot harder to find one man than an entire gang of them.
And I bet the fact he's killing guys you don't like doesn't exactly bother you.
I do not condone murder, of course. But am I shedding tears for his victims? No, I am not. It's this very war that will be the end of the gangs. The more they escalate, the harder it becomes for them to hide.
Wait, are you saying the Russians are still smuggling guns into the city?
Don't put words in my mouth, young man. I'm just a backer. I leave the crime fighting to trained professionals. Now, excuse me. I have funds to raise.
Yeah, I've got, important things to do, too.
Все? Можно валить? 20 минут, в принципе, можно серию бы закончить. Ну или можно просто побегать пока что по городу.
Time for alternative. That map I found showed a lot of Russian mob activity around a trucking company. Seems like the perfect cover for bringing weapons into the city. I could stop that truck right now, but I'd rather see where it's headed. Oh yeah!
All these doctors say they want to know about me, but they don't. They just want to know how to get my power. I wouldn't tell them
Ну, прочитай.
Wonder what Jonah Jameson complained about before I came along. Traffic?
Quick, before those task force idiots see us.
Relax. We set the car on fire 10 blocks away. They're distracted by that.
Расслабься и чё. Мы поэтому? Нет? Ну ладно.
I haven't done this kind of heavy lifting in years.
Me neither. But there's a reason we've lasted this long. Not many of our soldiers even know about this place.
Yeah, here. I guess everyone's a big shot.
Долгать будет.
Is it true what they say about the killer? Is he one of the cross species?
I heard he is just a man.
What is that? Come, Spider-Man. Let's see what you can do.
I learned a valuable lesson today. Kicking bad guys in the face is fun. in a combat zone. I can't let it hit the streets. Sometimes, I even impress myself.
I will make you bleed.
They say bad guys don't... That's what I'm talking about.
It's true, we have the carnage here. The boys are making welcome right now.
They should kill him right away before he can escape.
Stop worrying like an old woman. I saw him. I just called David. He says the carnage killer's still tied up.
What do we know? It's just one man. Maybe he has friends. Maybe there's an army of them.
Maybe your mother dropped you on your head too many times.
Step into the streets, it'll be a disaster. Gotta make sure that doesn't happen. Let's not fight. Ah, never mind. Let's fight. My luck, I'll get busted for smoking in public. And there goes the dynamite. Oh, snap! If you were awake, you'd be impressed.
I lost 3 men to that carnage killer. If someone doesn't get him soon...
Patience, Misha. I hear we are making progress. I saw something!
This one time I fought somebody who was a real loser, and they were still better than you.
Hey, Gregor!
Lying around. Do what I do best. Break things.
You are just a little man. I will crush you.
Going to pop. Are you deliberately moving really slowly? It's like some sort of... Spider Slam! I'm still experimenting with catchphrases. What do you think? Better weapon.
Это важно. Кот, иди отсюда.
Did I lie to you? The police report said 4 containers were stolen from Oscorp. That means I'm halfway there.
Надо. Ты мне мешаешь. Как это называется?
paid for that sprinkler system about now.
Лампы прибереги.
I have him!
It's not fun.
We've got him!
Что с управлением?
Why can't they all be like that? I can check that one off my list.
Now you die!
Hey, pay attention! I'm not gonna do this again for your benefit. And of course the Daily Bugle never gets pictures of me winning like this. See, this is what bad
I'm telling you, he's right where we left him. Your men are panicking like children.
I believe you. Just show me so I can tell them I saw it with my own eyes.
Better yet, take a picture with your phone. You can show them yourself. We've beaten him senseless.
I like my weapons like I like my chocolate. Melted and in tiny little pieces.
Пора заканчивать серию, ребят. Сейчас мы ее закончим. Сейчас закончим серию.
Please, I keep telling you, I'm not who you think. I sell advertising.
Then why did someone break in here to save you, huh?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Makes sense now, eh? A weakling like you could never kill our men alone. Tell us who you're working with. Talk!
Nobody. Oh, please, please, nobody.
That guy's no killer.
Please, I haven't done anything.
Zip it, or I'll knock your teeth out.
They're killing him. I have to move, now. Oh yeah! I'll take that.
can do.
I learned a valuable...
This is what everyone fears? He's a joke!
Стелс так стелс. Не стоило этого делать.
Please, I keep telling you.
That guy's a killer. He always looks so surprised.
No! Don't! Please! Someone help me! Hit him again!
Time to put a stop to this.
Вот.
When you put forth this week and effort, I kinda feel like you don't respect me.
It's different fighting man to man, huh? You are all flesh and no substance.
You are just a little man. I will crush you.
I saw something. I know I did.
Если микрофон начал шипеть, ну ничего. Вообще ни при чем это может быть. Ну, я не знаю, как остался. Я не знаю, как остался.
Please, I keep telling you.
А, как же мне больно.
That guy's a killer.
No! Don't! Please! Someone help me! You like that? You love this!
Kill him. I have to move. Now. It's my lucky day.
There! Show yourself! Shut up! I heard the noise!
I knocked out your tooth, but don't worry. I left it under your pillow.
Today, you die. Spider-Man! Knew it! He's working with a killer!
And the judges gives. If I was working with the Carnage Killer, you'd be dead right now. Be glad you were wrong. These guys seem to think you killed a bunch of their friends.
It's not true! It's not true. I was going to my car, and I saw someone attack one of these Russian guys.
He's the killer, not me.
How'd you end up here?
I yelled. Then the killer ran. I went to see if I could help the victim. Then his friend showed up. My hands were bloody. But they wouldn't believe that I didn't do it.
This man you say was the real killer. What does he look like?
White, red hair, skinny, wild eyes. The strength of a madman. Not the kind of madman I work with.
Your license says you live in Jersey. If you can prove you weren't in the city when the Carnage Killer struck, I'll let you go.
No problem. I was in San Diego all last week, at a convention.
That's the ambulance I called. You'll be okay now. Craven, I've got a description of the Carnage Killer.
Excellent. I've used the map you provided to identify his hunting grounds.
You think he'll be out tonight?
A true predator never stops the hunt, my friend. Meet me at the location I am sending you.
With great power comes great responsibility. Can't forget that. Can't turn my back on people in need.
What's Spider-Man done for you?
Spider-Man! Help out a retired cop?
Danger, I can feel it. Okay, right off into the sunset.
My kids are never gonna believe this. The good cops in this city, they support you.
Not sure what I was aiming at there.
Yeah, it's Spider-Man. Wonderful. Meanwhile, I'm having
The shaken victim said if Spider-Man hadn't been there,